Good evening, everybody. All right. Hey, $2,000 for 2020 until the turtle fucked us all over. Can you believe I liked something that Trump liked for one day? Is that even possible? How the fuck did that happen? Oh my god.
Yeah, but you gotta wonder why is Trump all of a sudden like, everybody's got to get the 2,000.
Donald Trump likes giving away money, Chris. Beautiful.
I was trying to do the math. It's like, if you're supposed to be a billionaire, how about you give out the money? Then
that's how this works. That's how this works. I give out the money. Well, it's your money.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What? Happy birthday again.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I brought something for you.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Now I feel bad. I don't have anything here. I have a screwdriver. Was that a sarsaparilla?
Now brought to you by Twisted Tea.
Fucking racist beater every time. Twisted Tea. Do you have a piece of shit racist in your grocery
there's
store?
still people that I've been posting those memes. There's still people going, "What the fuck? Like, what is this? I don't understand. How do you not know what this is?"
I looked it up immediately. I was like, "Where is this going?" Oh,
the woman at the store just now. She goes, "Oh, this stuff must be really good because we were out of it. We were waiting for something to come in." I go, "It's from the internet." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "It's from the internet." She's like, "What do you mean it's from the internet?" "Oh, they've been advertising it a lot." And I was like, "No." I was like, "Some guy hit another guy in the face with a can of it."
I've been saying nigger all my damn life. Nigger. I've been saying I'm gonna call you a nigger. I'm a nigger. Everyone a nigger. Yo, man, stop doing that. Oh no, man, I'm gonna call you and then he gets slammed in the face.
Well, first he tells him to slap me. And then he's like, then he drops the can. And when he goes to pick up the can, the fucking douchebag like kicks his foot out. And then I guess that was the last straw. The guy was like, just stands right up. What? And not only did he hit him with it, but he hit him with it like perfectly. Like it couldn't be better. Oh yeah, it's not that good.
Somebody was waiting in line for this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not that good. It's like drinking like a lemon, like a straight lemon.
You're fucking disgusting.
Like, where's the tea part? This just tastes like straight lemon.
This tastes like antifreeze.
I don't know, but what did she say? She was hoping what?
To see more of the beatdown. He got punched in the face like 7 times.
No, but to tell you the truth, the guy, he showed remarkable restraint, if you ask me. He hit the guy, and then he grabbed him, and he punches him.
Nobody pressed charges, did they?
4 or 5 times, and then he stops. And
Yeah.
he goes, "That was for saying that," and then he just lets him up. But like, he could have just continued to beat him, like right down into this fucking concrete. Which I probably would have if I was him.
Here's my question. Why hasn't anyone dubbed in Jim Ross from wrestling going, "Oh my God!
No, you should have done
He's
that.
whipping him like a government mule."
Somebody put it to 9 Inch Nails. It's like, and it just keeps hitting him in the face. Like it's pretty funny.
This is disgusting, Bruce.
Dude, I didn't bring it to you.
I know.
It's like, oh, this is a delicious beverage that I enjoy all the time. Like, you know what I've
I know. But
had a Twisted Tea I'd never have. But this week they earned a sale. You know that. Like I said, like that's the best free advertising anyone could ever get. They're all over the place. Like it would have cost them $500 million to get as much press as they're getting right now. For absolutely nothing. For nothing.
Do you think they do a commercial next summer? They don't even need to now.
That is the commercial.
Yeah, I know. They don't.
It's just like, remember this? Twisted Tea.
Oh my God.
Remember this?
You know how good it would have been if he got
guys like.
You know what I was hoping though for that situation? I was kind of praying it would be a Pabst Blue Ribbon. A PBR is
Maybe
like
something good, yeah. It's like a punk rocker with a mohawk, like throwing a PBR.
it would be expected.
Of course, it would be expected.
Not a Twisted Tea.
It just happened to be. That's what I'm saying. Like every now and then on the internet, that's what happens. Like it happens to be like the perfect things line up, like all together. Like the video itself, even without the Twisted Tea, would have been amusing.
Yeah.
But then it's like the Twisted Tea's in there, and then, and then it just makes the four.
Too bad he wasn't buying a bang.
That guy who hit him with the can, he's famous as fuck right now.
He wasn't. They didn't press charges.
No, that's what I was telling Charlie. Me and her were talking about it, and I said that. I was like, "Have you noticed that they have not said that the police press charges on anybody?"
No, the guy was asking.
The guy didn't get an assault charge or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the guy clearly deserved it.
Oh, if it was you. But here's the thing. This tastes like castor oil with lemon in it.
Yeah, it's very lemony. I don't know what's up with that. Like
somebody was waiting at 3 p.m. for this.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like those Lipton teas, like the Coke.
Those dollar Lipton teas.
Yeah, they're not any good either.
No,
they fucking suck. And this is what it tastes like. Like if you put a little bit of booze in that, like some like Dark Eyes $3 pint vodka. Into your Lipton iced tea, the Twisted Tea.
Let me get a Grey Goose and Lipton. I got an idea with some Grey Goose and Lipton.
Right. It's like Hedberg's joke about Sprite.
Jesus.
Like what does he say? They say there's lemon and lime and Sprite, but I try to make it at home. There's more to it than that.
Hey man, they said the lemon and lime and Sprite, but I tried to make it home.
Like you want some more homemade Sprite? Like not till you figure out what the fuck else is in it.
Mitch Hedberg, he was the best. That guy should become an amateur boxer and wear Twisted Tea branded trunks. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do you see the UFC meme? It was like UFC fight thing, and it was like the can of tea was on one side. It's like weight 24 ounces. It's like,
oh my god.
It's like age check date on can.
My favorite
on
one.
the other side was the little meth skinny dude.
Yeah. My favorite one's the Dragon Ball Z one.
We look like Glass Joe. Yeah, you said
where
that
Frieza, where the white guy's Frieza,
right?
And Goku's the black.
I made the Pulp Fiction ones today.
Oh man,
it was like Jules holding.
Yeah. I've seen that all over around there.
And then I made one when he's opening up the briefcase. It's like, it's beautiful. And inside is the can.
Michael says, watch you point those cans.
Right.
Michael, do I look like a bitch? Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch? So why are you trying to fuck up like a bitch? Say what?
Like, he really doesn't like these cans. Get away from the cans, when the jerk. And he's trying to shoot him. He's shooting the oil cans behind him. He's like, he doesn't like these cans.
Oh my god, Julia! I put out 5 memes of Twisted. I put out 2 before I knew what the fuck it was about because it was just a funny.
20 of them out.
I put some out and then I'm like, what is this shit all about in the first place? Let me look it up. And then I'm like, oh, dumb son of a bitch asked for it.
Yeah, it's funny too. It's great. Facebook keeps trying to scrub it. Like every time someone posts a video, they fucking kill it. And then somebody just posts it again. And then, it's like, oh, well, here it is again.
How fucking
you can't
stupid.
Get it off YouTube. It's not going to be there forever.
No. Fucking people are stupid. Facebook, they're really fucking dumb. They're really dumb.
Well, it's like I said on the video that I made. It's like, who are these standards and who's making the standards?
Oh, hold on. Seth says we're going to have Twisted Tea ornaments on the trees. I got my Christmas tree downstairs. So when me and Bruce are done drinking these, I'm going to hang these as ornaments. And we will post this on the I'm being serious. Right. We're going to finish this shit before the show ends.
Yeah.
And we'll post this on the page.
We'll choke it down. No matter how terrible it is.
It's really fucking bad. This shit's disgusting.
It's not good.
No.
I said, like,
it hurts to drink it. Like my sides hurt. Like, I don't know, man. My body can't process cheap tea and the vodka.
I will say this though. Like I said, it's one of the most entertaining things. Like they got, they got right in under the fucking The New Year too, like
Oh, perfect timing.
to get on the list of like top 10 things that happen.
But that Native American guy with the cranberry juice just blew that out of the water. That guy's gone now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this is way better than that.
see, I didn't see that.
You never saw that? The guy listening to Fleetwood Mac while he's on a skateboard, listening to Fleetwood Mac, and he's hanging off a truck. And he's hanging off a truck, and he's on a highway or some shit on a skateboard, and he's just listening to rumors, drinking Ocean Spray cranberry juice.
Wow, no, I haven't.
You've not seen that?
No, and nothing happens.
Nothing. He's just hanging off, and he just now here I again.
Oh, right.
And he's just drinking Ocean Spray. He's famous now. He's famous now.
But see, that's what I said. Like the guy that hit the black guy with the tea can. He's famous, dude. He's all over the fucking place. His pictures everywhere. Like, I mean, millions and millions of people are seeing.
Yeah, look at this guy, man. Yeah, he's drinking Ocean Spray while
helps boost cranberry juice sales. So he doesn't work for them.
No, this is what he was. He was hanging off a car. He was like, tailgating a car with his skateboard or some shit on a highway, drinking Ocean Spray. Now he's in
He's cran raspberry.
Yeah. But his kidneys don't fucking hurt.
Who knows?
By the way.
Probably got vodka in there.
By the way.
He looked like a guy that pours some vodka in there.
I want to get this off my chest. The doctors out here fucking suck.
Oh, what? Oh, did you go try to get your kidney looked at?
Yeah. So I had two problems. I was literally, and not to be gross, I'm at work and I'm pissing blood here. I'm like, something's not right. So they look at me and they go, yeah, it's a TikTok video. They look at me and they go, oh yeah, you probably got an infection. Here's some meds. And they gave me these pills that turn your piss orange. They give you
that always happens when they give you anything. Even if you take vitamins, you're fucking it doesn't turn orange, but it turns
no, my fucking shit was really neon orange.
Weird yellow color.
Hello, Kyle. And try drinking more. Everyone, I fucking guzzling water. So that happens, and then they go, I mean, we did ran tests. You got no STDs, you got no kidney stones, but it hurts. I mean, drinking this shit, it feels like someone's slowly stabbing me in the sides. But for you guys, I'm going to.
That's just the wonderful flavor of twisted tea.
And then what was the other one? The other one I was shoveling down. They got this place next to my job. It's called Homies. And
it's called Homies.
Yes, and they do cinnamon buns. The guy has an entire restaurant, right?
Homies, we don't play that.
Yeah. No, and it's run by this middle-aged black guy and this like Asian white girl. And
really?
She's kind of ditzy but she's really nice, real sweetheart. And
all they do is cinnamon rolls.
And all they do is cinnamon. He's got chairs and tables and all this massive space. And cinnamon buns. And this is what he did.
This is some kind of money laundering operation.
Yeah. It's so sketchy. And they're good cinnamon buns. They're the best fucking cinnamon buns.
Sure, but I'm saying you don't have like a whole restaurant with tables and chairs. It's just, we have a cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, that's it. It makes no goddamn sense. And the guy's randomly open.
You have coffee? No.
I asked once. I went to I went to the girl. I'm like, do you have a small cinnamon bun? I made medium sized. I'll give it to you for $2. Oh, okay. And
dude, this is a sketchy. Yeah. This is already sketchy as fuck.
And then it's on Tropicana. The food's great.
I got to go. What's the food?
Yeah,
they only serve one thing.
Yeah, I know.
The food's great. Where they got cinnamon roll?
No, it's not. It's not. It's next to a smoke shop, but not a dispensary. It's on Tropicana by the Walmart on Trop and Pecos, right by that Walmart in the Cons Home Plus. And
I gotta check this.
And so she goes, and I said, "Do you have a coffee?" Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
let me look.
No.
And she turned around. She
had cinnamon rolls.
she had a pot of coffee, and it was just like random. It was not. When I say a pot of coffee,
Homies cinnamon rolls,
and they're great. They're fucking great. And then when he's there, he's like, "Hey, my man, I got apple cinnamon rolls today."
Oh, we're switching it up.
Oh, he's like, I'm like, oh god, now, whoa, hey, slow down there.
Did you get a permit for this? You to other city, you're gonna be switching up your menu.
Oh shit! And yeah.
Don't even fucking get started with putting raisins and shit in it.
Whoa!
Getting all fancy on it.
Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Wait! Are those craisins?
Right.
Oh,
Homie, yeah.
Oh, they got craisins in the
You
hood.
slow your roll.
Oh wait! Oh shit, Bruce! He got them yellow raisins, those gold raisins. Oh my lord!
Right.
This is some fancy shit.
Oh,
And they're great.
How is that even possible?
And
how do you have a restaurant?
Here's his
full
answer.
seating
I
and
asked him
everything,
about it. I
and you
asked him
only
about
sell cinnamon rolls, and that's it.
Yeah, I asked him about it. He goes, well, because of the COVID, I don't want to be making lots of stuff.
Wait, so before the COVID?
Oh, before the COVID, he
had more food.
Oh, no. Here's the fucked up thing. He was never open before the COVID.
This is definitely a money laundering situation. And they only have it open now because he's like, oh, I really got to justify having money.
All right.
Like,
so on Tropicana, on the wall, by the Walmart, there's a side street between next to Pecos. It's called Mojave. And it's where the McDonald's is, and then the Cons, and then there's the Rainbow clothing store and the Phallus. So it's in that parking lot. And if you go,
Phallus.
Yeah, phallus is like no polite way to say this. It's just cheap clothing, and it looks like it's advertised for Spanish people because all of the models are like Mexican looking,
right?
And the clothes are. And I'm not making any comment. I'm just saying this is if you go there, you'll see it. I'm not. The fucking clothes are like.
No, I've always noticed that. They always say that America's not racist, but everything is like. You ever notice that? Everything is targeted to a certain demographic.
When I say the clothes are cheap,
this store is for
When I say the clothes are cheap, they have 2 racks of clothing that they keep outside. Right. Somebody stole one of the racks and they didn't even bother chasing after him. Everything on the rack was $1. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I was
just walk up and just start pushing it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They pushed it behind a Dottie.
There goes another one. Just bring another one out. Like
they pushed it behind a Dottie. So I'm at my job and I look out the window and there's somebody pushing a rack of children's clothes behind a Dottie's dumpster and just taking it. And I was just like, oh, fuck. What the fuck am I watching here? Michael says he's going to have Twisted Tea flavored rolls tomorrow. Fuck no, man. This is pencil.
You wouldn't want to make anything flavored like this. I promise.
Oh my God.
Even I'm surprised by how bad it is. You're like, oh, we're gonna finish this before the end of the show. Like, I don't know.
This is bad.
I don't know if I can.
Anyway, so I asked the guy. No, so a year ago.
Why you would willingly purchase this? Like
at 3 in the afternoon.
With all the other things available to have. You can have anything you want, and you pick this.
I need to get my beat down whitey juice. Motherfucking cracker come and fuck with me, trying to post up on me.
You know what's funny is he asked him several times.
He was so polite. He was
like, look, man,
please just stop with the racism.
Just stop saying that.
I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want, man. Y'all motherfuckers don't know. I've been saying nigga for all my damn life. Nigga, I'm a nigga, you a nigga, man. Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
He's like, please just stop, please.
And it was like the Joker at the end when Joker gets his ass kicked, he's still laughing. He's getting his head beat the fuck in, and he's going, this nigga trying to kill me.
Meth's a hell of a drug,
The Twisted Tea can spinning around.
No, it just kind of exploded. Like, it's like, what? Like I said, he didn't hit him he hit him just perfectly.
Oh my God, square.
It was like squarely, like, what?
That guy had the stereotypical meth face. That's what Seth said.
Yes, of course.
Oh, no. So I want to tell you about this restaurant. So
he's methed out.
So you go to this restaurant a year ago, and this is what you see. He's got signs everywhere in the parking lot saying he's there.
Right.
You would get there, the place would be empty.
Right.
So when he finally did open up, he's like, "You've been trying to get here for a minute, man. Here's a free cinnamon bun." And I'm like, "Oh,
by the way, this is all I have." I hope you like it because that is the entire menu.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, that is what he said because he looked at me and he goes, "Oh man." I'm like, well, what's wrong? He goes, we close at 1. Well, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, but I just sold my last cinnamon bun. And I went, wait a minute. Now,
Homies, the jankiest restaurant in the universe.
and I looked at this guy and I said, but dude,
Is it a bodega? Is it a restaurant? Nobody knows. But they have delicious cinnamon rolls from noon to 1. They're open 1 hour and 35 minutes a day on a rolling basis. So you don't know exactly when that'll be. Depending on how many buns he has and when he sells the last one.
so here's what he goes. So I said to him,
It's fucking crazy.
so I looked at him and said, yeah, but it's noon. He goes, well, yeah, man, but it takes so long to make a cinnamon bun. And I went, wait, what?
That's like 15 minutes right out of the can. It's like pop the can, pop oven, 15 minutes, cinnamon rolls. It's not a complicated process. This guy is laundering money. This is what's going on with this guy. This guy, he's like, there's something going on there. It's not just cinnamon rolls. Whoever knows those kind of places that are open like that, where it's like you don't know when they're open or when they're not open, and like you go there, sometimes they're on and sometimes they're not, and you're like,
oh, wait a minute, Ro was there. Rosalinda was there.
At
home. He did me something like that. Kicked me out at 12 something too. Yeah, because at 12 noon, and the guy said he was real nice. He goes like this. He goes like this.
Why do you work over there?
No, she's come over there to shop sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And he goes like this. He goes, hey man, it just takes so long to make a cinnamon bun. By the time I make all the dough and put it all together, oh man, it's gonna take longer than an hour. But I'll tell you what. You come in tomorrow, man, and I'll give you
fucking
another.
bakery. If it's a bakery, they go in there like 3 in the fucking morning. They start making.
No. This dude's there in like 8. He's done at 12. There's enough stock left over, and then on the 4th of July, he made red, white, and blue ones. That was the big thing. He had red ones, white ones, and blue ones. And he goes, "Hey, man, you want a red one? I got red ones." Oh yeah, you were sitting eating. No, that was the other thing. They had they opened their restaurant up.
You're eating a cinnamon roll?
Yeah. But this is the other thing they do. They open their restaurant to people who want to host events. So you can host an event at his restaurant. So they have like Toastmakers or some shit over there, like what the fuck?
Like have a cinnamon roll gathering,
and there may be coffee. It's not guaranteed. Coffee's not guaranteed.
No, that's what I said. It's like, you got coffee? No.
The girl looked at me like,
rolls.
the girl looked at me like she goes.
No, I think it's funny is that there's a place in the world that's open various hours. No one really knows. It only sells cinnamon rolls, and yet 2 people on this planet both went there.
Yeah, I remember in July a cop died.
How is that possible?
He shut down the place. But I love the girls there because she's so nice.
Like, oh, I've been there. Oh, you've been there. Like,
yeah. Oh my, yes.
Please, there's no advertising. And
Seth is right. That could be an open mic venue, but the problem is he shut down at 1.
Open mic venue.
You have to see the layout. It's actually a great layout for an open mic.
Cinnamon rolls and comedy.
You know who would be there? Guys, we got a couple of dollars. I need like some cigarettes and some cinnamon rolls, and I'm totally good for.
I gotta see him after this. I gotta drop off. He had this vest and a bunch of patches, and Charlie said she'd sew patches on his vest, and now I gotta drop.
What the fuck is this?
Now she sewed the patches onto his vest, so now I gotta drive the fucking vest to him because he doesn't have a car.
Oh shit! I gotta open tomorrow. I want to go on this adventure. I want to go on this adventure and see how much of a train wreck this is going to be.
It's not that far away. I mean,
what the fuck, man? This patch is.
I mean, I don't know. I've never tried to get from where he said he's over by the gold mine. How far is that from here?
All right. So wait a minute. He's not living with Ryan Barassa anymore?
I don't know. I guess not. I don't know. He keeps saying he's leaving town again, but he said, how many times has he said that? I mean,
well, no. When I first met him, he left
about 50 times since.
No, he left once. He left once. He moved to Louisiana and became a waiter for 1 weekend.
A weekend.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey guys, I'm a waiter at this Creole restaurant, and it's really working out. And fuck comedy. I'm done with this shit. Then like a month later, he's like, Rob, and he gave me a hug, and I'm like, what the fuck? No. So it was all right. Last time when Marcus Dietz was here as our guest, he was living with Ryan Barassa, and he was living with.
Yeah, I thought he was living with Ryan.
And what's that other guy?
That's why I said, I was like, well, maybe I could just meet you, because I thought that he had moved over.
It was a nice house,
closer into
gated
town,
community,
closer to where I live. Than where he is out by the gold mine. And then this morning he's like, I'm back out. He's like, I'm like, where are you at? He's like, out by the gold mine, Owen Henderson.
He was with Pedoto. He was with Joe Pedoto and Ryan Barassa.
Yeah.
And a house. And they got a nice house. Like, I don't know. I know that
Joe seems to be a person. I mean, I don't know him that well, but he seems like he'd have his shit together.
I know Brian. I know for Christmas, Ryan bought a drum set.
He's got a car now, Ryan, and he bought a drum set.
What is he doing for income?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But he's got.
I mean, I know. I'm not trying to
showing his cock on the internet.
I'm not trying to put him as like
his
business
OnlyFans or whatever, where he shows.
Oh yeah. Well, and by the way, I'm not saying anything about the guy that he hasn't already said that he's showing his dick for.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what
it's not like a big secret. Shh. Nobody knows.
Yeah. I miss freezing my balls off outside the gold mine. The funny thing about the gold mine is that I
miss just seeing everybody and like.
Well, did you go to Dive last night?
No, I went last week and hung out with Randall. I
miss all the
celebrated
good shit.
My birthday.
I miss all the good shit.
Dude, I fucking told you it was my birthday, and I was off on Monday. So I went to
I forgot why I couldn't do it.
I went to the dive bar and met Randall, and me and him got drunk.
I got drunk on Christmas.
We drank a few at the dive, and then we went back to my house where I had a 12-pack of Paps, and we proceeded to kill that whole thing.
On Christmas Eve, I got a call from my buddies at work.
It was fun.
And we went to PT's, and I had 3 black velvets, which
Speaking
are
of that, but the guy that was calling me a racist last week or whatever, I had the black guy at my house hanging out. Like,
oh, no, wait a minute, Bruce, don't do that. Don't do the tally. I had one black
right. I got a black friend. He was just at my house.
I even let him touch the sink. I'm a gentleman.
It's just hilarious. Although, like I said, by the end of it, I think that it was a bait and switch. Like, he called us racist, not because he thinks we're racist.
No, I was just trying to...
He baited us into that conversation.
Right.
By fucking, throwing that out.
So when I got to work...
Because he knew it would piss me off.
No, you know what the fucked up thing is? I know that the guys at my job, they watch the show. They actually stream us on the big screen TV in the middle of the store. And when I got to work the next day, my manager's like, so I hear you're a racist. And I was like...
what? You mean from that Chinese meme?
Whatever. Just us talking last week. My manager just like, hey, Robert, come
on. From the podcast.
Yeah, they watch our podcast.
Oh, okay.
And cons on the big screen. In the center of the store on the 75-inch QLED.
See, we're kind of famous.
I know, right?
Like, people walking to cons, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah. and like there's a picture of like the entire staff just
Really? With us on the screen?
Yeah.
Dude, you need to show me that.
Oh, I didn't show you. I thought I did.
No.
I thought I posted it.
Send me it.
Yeah, it's all of my guys at work huddled on the sofa, and then we're on TV.
Dude, send me that.
All right.
You have to. You have to send it. That's hilarious.
He's so racist. Like, he does a weekly podcast with a half black guy. Well, that's why he's racist, because he can't find an all black friend.
Right. They're friends
to do.
Best, good friends with a Mexican guy.
Like, I have a Mexican black and I have a black.
You go home and there's like 500 black people.
For 2021, Bruce is working on getting an Asian.
I don't really have a good Asian representation. I got to say that.
Mike Tran. We'll get Mike Tran to come out here and do the show.
Blarba, maybe. He's Filipino, I believe.
And then we'll get an Indian.
Dude, those are hard to find. You can't just you can't just whip up a Native American,
My name is Naim.
There he is. See, we're so racist. He's watching.
Damani G.
Still watching.
This is what we think about that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We're having believe me, you got to support it if you're going to drink this nasty shit.
Oh, it's fucking disgusting.
This shit is not good.
I don't know who the fuck came.
I didn't realize how terrible it really was. It's like I just was like, oh, it'd be funny.
No, wait, Julia. Wait. Julia says she's not racist. Her dog is black.
Bah.
That's an old joke.
I know. Come on. What? Did you get out the Judy Carter's comedy Bible and fucking dig right down into hack premises?
Well, now I got a black dog.
Right, there, see?
My dog is black.
It's like dumb jokes you write I had a dumb joke like that when I first started doing comedy.
However, Bruce,
when you first start doing comedy, you don't really know what you're doing, so you're just kind of like fumbling around. And
yeah.
Like, my dog used to hump other dogs all the time, and I'd be like, my dog, I think he's gay, he's just humping all these dogs all the other time. And then my friend's like, oh, it's okay. He's not gay. He's just trying to dominate the other dog. And I'm like, 27 times a fucking day? It's like, this guy is gay.
Oh,
and
my
I came
God,
home and
Michelle.
redecorate my apartment, like,
Michelle
like
Thomas.
stupid gay or hack jokes that you make when you're
welcome.
first trying to figure out what's happening. What does that say?
I want to say thank you.
Boss Larry.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for stopping by. I hope everything's well with you. I hope your year is going well or improving. And we miss you. And your musical selections are always great. And you know what? I don't know if anything is open any
I hate
venues.
when your friends come on the show because it always turns into like you talking on the phone to someone.
No, what?
Well, hey, Michelle, you're great, and I love your musical choices. Nobody knows what he's talking about.
I know. I want to say thank you, and
including me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
If you have anything to plug, use this little
music choices for what?
She's an artist. She's
round out the story. Like,
well, you just fucking cut me off. I didn't get to the whole fucking. Oh, you're in Reno. Okay. Well, Michelle is a performer. And at work
she misses
also.
Your face.
Yeah. That's right, baby.
Very interesting. By all means, continue.
So yeah, no, she is.
I will say this: have you seen this part of the can where it says "be a little twisted" and then it says "send in your photo"?
Oh, they gotta have the picture.
If all these cans next week don't have that guy hitting him in the face, then they have definitely missed out on an opportunity to cash in on this.
Thank you.
It has to be like there's two of them, so it could be like the two of them standing there looking at each other, and then the bottom photo is can to face.
Oh my God, crazy.
It has to be. See, it's perfect. It's a perfect setup. They already made it a meme, but it's got to really
a meme,
right? But it's got to really be on the can. No, I'm talking about the actual this can with the picture part. They already put the picture on the thing and on a meme, but I'm saying they need to make it for real on the can. All right, nothing like. See, look, he's opening up the third dimension where like the podcast is on the podcast is on the podcast.
I was trying to be discreet and not do it on the computer.
You didn't open up that wormhole, and you can't stop the cascading effect.
Yeah, I also want to make sure that it's
like you're listening to us. He's listening to us. He's listening to us.
But I
don't think I'm going to be able to finish this.
$2,000.
This show's going to be like 2.5 hours before I finish this can.
Oh, and Seth wants to get Bruce's laugh as a ringtone.
Dude, just cut it out. Cut it out of the podcast. You can do it. There was somebody actually did that. I can't remember who it was though. Somebody asked me to laugh into their phone one time, and then they used it as a ringtone or a text message, thing or something. So when the phone would go off, you would hear me laugh. Yeah, it was funny.
Oh man,
I was like, sure, if you like it that much.
you should have charged. You should have charged.
Right? You got royalties.
Yeah, right.
You know, 5 cents every time it goes off.
And you're just like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching,
Right.
cha-ching. Hey,
No, but you could do it. You could cut it off. You could cut it out of the audio of the podcast.
Bruce, you know what would be a dick thing to do? Then call him constantly.
Right? Just ring up that's 5 cents every time. The redial over and over all day.
Now, Bruce, I'm an entrepreneur, so I would have to combat you with Tom Harrington.
Oh. Tom Harrington.
And Julie says, "Thank you for all the laughs. Happy New
I
Year."
love Tom Harrington. You ever notice that thing is fake? He doesn't laugh like that, like when you're just talking to him, hanging out.
No.
It's like a character he does.
Anyways, yeah. So I just found out that when I was in Nam, I got some chick pregnant, man, and I got a kid. But then we was on stage, she's just like, "Yeah, I got some chick pregnant in Vietnam."
No, it doesn't. He throws that laugh in. It's I always said the laugh.
Found out I got
the laugh is the punchline indicator.
I've got 3 kids, man. They like to eat rice.
If you weren't aware, the joke is over. You wait for it. Wait for it.
He's not riding his motorcycle anymore. I hope he's all right. He's doing the car now.
Oh yeah, but he's got
The last time I saw
sore
him.
back or something.
No, the fucking heart attack. Remember?
Tom had a heart attack.
Yeah, something like that.
No, Bill TC had a heart attack.
No, but Tom did too. Tom was in the hospital.
Really? All?
He had a stroke or something
When?
like last year.
No, that was Bill.
No, it was Tom Harrington too.
Yeah,
He
both,
wasn't-
both of them.
Yeah, he was in a hospital.
I know Bill had a heart attack. He had
He just friended me. The other
open
day.
heart surgery. Bill TC,
Yeah, but so did Tom Harrington.
former police officer Bill TC.
I've only ever seen him at one venue.
He's great, actually. He's a really good guy.
I've never seen him at any of the mics, but he was at the Rock.
Same thing, though. Really good guy. Like, start talking, and he starts talking about politics and shit. Like, whoa, wait a minute, man.
Yeah. So we were supposed to get $2,000 today, and then the turtle fucked us.
Oh, yeah, turtle.
I
Turtle's
heard
always
that,
fun.
that Donald Trump wants to give you $2,000. Well,
Right.
you can take that money and
Yeah, I think you
shove it up your ass.
Go get a fucking job.
Why don't you lazy bastards get
Like
a
you?
job?
Like your job? Put shit on everything? To suck the joy out of the world.
Meanwhile, my best friend is taking his wife and kids
One
and
ray of sunshine at a time.
moving to the heart of this nightmare, Kentucky. Why the fuck?
I don't know why.
Oh, now Julia said,
Why would anyone move to Kentucky?
from?
Right. Like I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like invented people going to it. Like, no, turn around. Go back. You do not want to be here. Like, unless you never talk to people at all and you only care about like your surroundings and how it looks. Like, like scenery and shit. Because it's pretty,
Rose says, give me the $2,000. Maybe I'll shove it up my ass. Ooh.
right?
But Julia said she watched Star Trek.
Sure, there's somebody that would pay you $2,000 to watch something like that.
This is Vegas. All right, I want to see
He's
it.
got to find the right
Shut
market.
the fuck up, man. You're ruining it. Dollar at a time. Dollar at a time, Miss Fontana. Dollar at a time. Dollar at a time. I want to see it. Dollar at a time. No. You'll crap him out later. I've got a gallon of water and some Colace. Dollar at a time. Dollar at a time. Oh God, yeah, this is so fucking hot.
Why I feed you
Dollar at a time.
pieces of X-Lax.
Oh shit. Oh, Washington. Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, and when it's done, just give me the money. I'll put it in the washing machine. Oh God. Not into showing off. Oh wait. You're not gonna do it like at a fucking OnlyFans for this shit.
That's why I said you could get somebody to pay you that kind
I
of money.
fucking hate. I want to tell you something. First. I
You're
hate
gonna be
these
willing to
fucking
do things
webcam
like that?
models because they forget that the whole job is to
First of all, they're
seduce
not
guys.
webcam models. They're
No.
just chicks at their house.
Yeah. they forget that their job is to get
They're
guys
getting
off.
sloppy now.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm at my house.
So
It's Instagram.
they turn it into like what we're doing. They're sitting there. You got some chicken. She's playing with the show. She's like, "Oh, hey, Bruce. Hey, how's your thing on the back? Did they lance it? All right. Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, John. Is your wife coming back? No. All right. Oh, okay. All right, guys. So it's $3,000. I'll shove this up my pussy. 5,000 points, and then we'll get.
Meanwhile, there's like an open can of Chef Boyardee on the fucking counter behind her.
Like, what the fuck am I watching?
Like you're not even like taking this seriously anymore. Like,
wait. Rose idea.
I love the ones that try to pretend like it's about fitness. This is about fitness. She's all bent over like.
Yeah, no.
This is about fitness.
Rose says she wants to clean and cutoffs.
Don't even have like fitness in the title, like of their profile. Is like,
hold on. Is there a
it's
market?
like Cherie's
for cleaning?
Fitness, or whatever, and it's just some chick bent over a fucking table,
Rose wants to know if there is a market for cleaning and cutoffs. I guess
Daisy Dukes.
Yeah,
I'm sure there is. I mean, they made Hooters a thing.
just let the ass hang out.
Why wouldn't it be that? I mean, I'm sure there's I'm sure I can guarantee you there's a French-made cleaning service.
All right. Yo,
So if there's a
I
French-made,
hope.
I'm saying, so if there's a
I
French-made
hope.
cleaning service, there's got to be. If there isn't, we should start one. That's a brilliant idea. What to look around like? Is there one? Like, if there isn't, we should think about starting this business.
Hello, my name is Robert Bossolari.
All you
This
need
is
is
my
the,
associate.
all you need is the cleaning chicks that would be willing to wear the Daisy Duke shorts.
Wait a minute.
That's all you need.
gotta
So
set this up right.
very low overhead, just to start. Probably.
You got to set this up properly, Bruce. You got to go, hi, my name is Robert Bossolari. This is my associate, Bruce Leonard. Have you ever once in your life desired an honest-to-goodness French maid to come to your home and provide the cleaning services that you've always desired? For a nominal fee of $99.99 an hour, we can make that happen. We have a choice of beautiful Eurasian women to come service you, like Sophie. Hello, my name is Sophie. I'm a clean and love to you. Yes, Sophie is Ukrainian.
Watch the love part. I mean, when she says love, she means that. She don't know much English, though.
I clean. I make the love to you.
Wait. When she says make the love, she doesn't really mean it like that. Except in Prump. Where this is legal.
Or Anastasia. Anastasia has
In Las
been
Vegas
shot
proper,
at
this
many
is
times by
It's not legal
AK-47s
to make
in
the
her
love.
hometown of Crimea. She will do anything to clean your home and stay in the United States. Hello, my name is Anastasia. I make home clean. Please do not kick me out.
It's like it's like Willy Wonka's. We tell him, that in one of these rooms, hidden somewhere, is a green card.
Julia goes,
The more thoroughly you clean it, the better chance you have of finding said green card.
Julia says you have the option to upgrade to the
This is how
platinum
we make
service
sure that
for
your apartment is
$5.99. Seth goes, an
spick
extra
and span clean.
$50 she'll stick the feather duster in her ass. And finally, Suki Lim. In Eastern Asia and Eastern Russia, there are many indigenous Asian women. Suki has avoided Russian and communist China. They almost aborted her, but she will do anything to stay in this country and not have to press close. I'm Suki. Clean very good. I clean very good. Your home look good. They will do almost anything to stay in the United States. And remember, Mitch McConnell is one of our first members. I found my wife through Bruce and Bob, and she's been with me ever since.
McConnell is like,
His wife is.
It's like you slowed down your Obama impression. Like you just like what dialed it back, and it's like Obama's on 45, and then you just turn to 33, and it becomes McConnell.
Now I told Michelle that the United States of America is going to be prosperous, and then I said, take the money away from them.
Right. It's the same impression. It's like I said, you just slowed the speed down.
Is that bad?
No, I'm just it's like, okay, I get it now. I'm just
I want to give every American
get onto your tricks, you know.
I want to get every American in the United States $2,000 because I think that they work hard enough.
This is something that I am curious about, though. The mentality of a country that doesn't like. Nobody cared how many billions of dollars they wasted to build that stupid wall, right? It's not even built, really. It's just like a money hole.
It's the principle.
They're just pouring money into a hole, though, I'm just saying, really.
That somebody knocked over,
right?
They kicked it over in one section.
Right, but the wind blows it over or whatever. But I'm just saying that's not my point being billions of dollars down this hole to build this wall. And then they act like, oh, they could never possibly afford to give us $2,000. Like what?
Yeah,
and why aren't people burning shit? And like,
the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
It's threatening to guillotine these motherfuckers. I mean, seriously, like
they voted him in again.
If this was France.
Oh yeah, but those you can't go by that. Those fuckers turn on a dime.
No, I'm saying if this was France, there'd be people in the street right now fucking burning shit, and shit would be, if they wouldn't put up with it. Why do we put up with this as a society?
Go back.
What I want to know. It's like the society is. American people are like Kevin Bacon in Animal House, and the guy's just beating him, and he's like, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" He's like hitting him again. Thank you.
The best way,
sir. Can I have another?
Isn't
capitalism great?
The best way it was described to me, Bruce, was this one guy goes to me. So what you're trying to tell me is that 7 people out of hatred voted against Donald Trump. Well, he did a pretty bad job. What are you talking about? He did everything he promised. I'm like, what do you mean? He built the wall. There's 2,000 miles of border. He only put up 100 miles, and you can knock it over.
And it costs billions of dollars. Like I'm saying,
this is the thing. You want what you intrinsically want. I think that we are biologically have a biological disposition to picking a side, and then you have to really work hard. Now, I wanted to bring this up earlier. We got off the topic. Give you an idea. I went to the neuropathy pain center of Las Vegas because
to go to the doctor,
right? Because
for your kidney?
No, because I was eating the
there?
cinnamon buns and crap, and I was getting like pins and needles. From all
you did diabetes coming on.
Right. No, seriously. I'm being serious.
No, it's nerve damage.
Right.
It's
so
diabetes.
I went to this place, and they said, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, well, wait a minute. I'm telling you, I'm getting pins and needles from sugary foods, a high content of sugar. Shouldn't happen that fast. We'll do a biopsy. So they take like a little pinhead size of skin from my leg and my calf and my foot.
Right.
And then it dawned on me today as they were telling me for my $40 copay that nothing is wrong with me. The woman at the head, the woman running the office, not wearing a mask. The nurse behind her got the mask around her chin. The woman who was taking my vitals said to me, I said to her, hey, did you get the vaccine? She goes, I have access to it. Yeah. The doctor took it. Oh, okay. That's a weird thing to say. I want to wait and study it. My son had COVID already. And I stayed with him. I'm his mother. I need to be there. And you're entitled to your opinion. Now, here's my thought.
We'll put your mask on and back the fuck up.
No, she had a mask on. She had a mask on. But when I'm talking to her, like when I went for the
I'm all about it, but
Yeah. Well, no, when I went to when I went to go like have my kidneys looked at, the doctor, I had my mask around my chin for a minute.
Right.
Sir, you need to put that on.
Right.
This place was like, I was talking to her for a good 2 minutes, and then I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so sorry. She didn't say anything.
You didn't have your mask on.
Didn't care. And I was like, whoa, this is a doctor's office, even though it's not maybe a pathology doctor's office. It was a neuropathy one.
Right.
And the head doctor got it, but all the rest of them, nope. And I was like, whoa. And then the funniest thing, insult to injury, they had a fucking giraffe stuffed animal, like 5 feet tall with a mask on.
Well, I mean, his neck is practically social distance by itself.
And I never was that kind of guy who was, I'm saying this for the sake of saying this, but you know, I was like, whoa. And I could have been one of those like fucking Karens and been like, excuse me, we're in the middle of a pandemic. 333 million have died in the United States alone. What are you?
But see, that's the thing. People try to say something like that because I didn't wear my mask, 24/7. Because like, let's say I was outside somewhere and I didn't have it on, or whatever. Then we're like, oh, that I'm being a hypocrite of some sort by telling people they should wear their masks. I'm like, dude, that's what people don't get. Is like these people are trying to make it all or nothing. They're like, oh, if you say you got to wear your mask, that you want them to fucking wear it 24 hours a day and fucking like surgically fucking attach it to their face, and like that's not how it works. It's a tool to be used in conjunction with other things to try to help to not spread the fucking disease around. It's not really that big of a deal. But these people act like it's the fucking end of the world. It's like
I go into
Walmart.
I
was thinking about it. You think about it.
And I have a mask on. I go into the grocery store, I have a mask on. If I go into a bar and there's 2 people and it's him and me, I might take that mask off.
No, that's what I mean. When me and Randall were at the dive bar, Charlie went. So me and Randall and Charlie are sitting at the bar. There's nobody around us. It's just us 3. So we took the masks off.
Right.
It's like, now, if there was a bunch of people crowding up behind us, get drinks and shit, it's like you might put the mask back.
And that was the thing. When we were at Chunkless, I was like, oh, everyone had their masks off. And then I had my mask off. And then I was like, I had that moment of like realization. And when I looked around me, all of a sudden, everyone had their mask off because everyone kind of realized at the same time. Now, I'm going to say, as far as that's
what I mean. It's like,
yeah, you should be a conscious.
I've been at Chunkless. They go outside, sit at the table outside, take my mask off.
Right.
It's supposed to act like, because I did that I was being a hypocrite.
Oh, by the way, are you going tomorrow?
I got to work, but I might go.
Because I'm off tomorrow night.
But the point being is like, dude, you don't have to wear it 24 hours a fucking day.
Yeah.
No, I'm off. I was off yesterday and today.
What is the picture on the wall behind Bruce? As a photographer myself, I am intrigued.
That
picture is the Bronx Boys. It is a famous picture of 4 young boys in front of Yankee Stadium, like the 50s.
Right.
And they're like street lot boys who are playing stickball. And the greatest thing is they're arranged in height from tallest to shortest, and holding a stick. Well, now see, Seth Roberts saying this: Asians, especially in Japan, China, where they have dense populations, they wear the mask all the damn time.
Well, I would too if I was somewhere. First of all, that's where it fucking came from. Second of all, those people are fucking crammed in all around.
That's why I call it the Kung Flu.
Right.
I call it the Kung Flu because that's where it came from. Screwy China. Very screwy, just slanted China. Very slanted China. And little Joe Biden. Little Joe Biden's going to learn the hard way that I was the best person. People said Donald Trump. I didn't. Donald Trump was the best person. They said that, Bruce. Donald Trump was the best person to ever deal with the slanted Chinese virus. I was going to call it the yellow virus, but
that's too racist even for you. Like,
I don't think that's racist, Bruce. Some of them are very. I was going to, some of them. I'm just saying. It's been said. It's been said, Bruce.
Many people have said.
Many people have said this, Bruce. Did you know?
No,
that's how they got that way, because of the Kung Flu.
Can you believe it? A guy blows up a bomb in a fucking major city in the United States, and the president says not one thing about it. nor does he contact the mayor of that town.
Mr. President, they blew
As a matter of fact, he goes out and plays golf.
Mr. President, they blew up a building in Nashville. Wait a minute, hold on.
I mean, I don't even, it's like, people are still on the internet like, he's the greatest leader of all time.
Where's that meme of Captain Jean-Luc Picard hitting
It is
hands?
like, what the fuck is going on in this country?
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. So he knows. This is called the Yankee Boys.
Yeah, the Yankee Boys, it's called.
And yeah, it's baseball.
Does it say the year?
No.
No, sometime in the 1950s, when baseball was still relevant to the culture. Baseball not really that relevant anymore.
It was just a white domestic terrorist thing. So they say, wait, hold on.
I'm just saying, like, the very idea that you would have a president who was totally disengaged from anything that's happening in the country. He's still just tweeting about how he really won the election. You know, like, there's a fucking bomb, you know.
What's the name of the
Remember when the president would go on TV and say, we reassure people, like,
Yeah, no.
you know, there was a bomb, but we got this under control, you know, whatever. Like, I feel like that we're just on a boat right now, that we're just floating around out on the water. There's no captain of the ship. Like,
Excuse me,
the wheel
Bruce.
is just spinning.
Excuse me, Bruce.
They're like, where's the captain? I don't know. He's golfing. Or
I just been
tweeting
informed
or,
that
you
there
know.
was a terrorist event from a Mohammed Sheikh Berlin, very big terrorist. No, sir, his name was not Muhammad. His name was not Muhammad. No, it was actually
Anthony Quinn.
Anthony Quinn Warner. I'm gonna go golfing. I've got other things to do.
Tony Quinn? You mean the old movie actor? It's like,
They told me that Tony Quinn. I like how he does a head nod. They tell me that Tony Quinn was a bomber, and I said he's been dead for years. See, fake news, people.
right?
Fake news.
Anthony Quinn. Like,
It was Islamic fundamentalists. Islamic fundamentalists.
he died after that Costner movie. Like, like, what the fuck?
Here's what I want to know: what did Infowars do about this?
What, the bomb?
No, what did?
Have you heard the
Alex
QAnon
Jones-
thing?
No, what did Alex Jones have to say about the bombing?
I don't know. I didn't see. But the QAnon thing, the latest QAnon thing is
What now?
that it was a Chinese missile.
Oh no!
It's really a Chinese missile. And they're trying to blow up those machines so that they didn't. They don't. First of all, that they don't even have those voting machines. They don't have a contract to audit the vote. All that is bullshit. Totally made up bullshit that's on the internet. But here's the theory. The Chinese missile shot in there to blow up the voting machine so that they could continue to steal the election from Trump. Yes, that's it. This is the QAnon theory that's going around. Yeah, basically, yeah. And even though they have footage of the guy in the RV and the thing blowing up.
Drink your twisted tea, Bruce. Drink your twisted tea.
It's hard to drink this.
Oh my god! I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's
About
like-
the plot to wipe out Nashville, Tennessee. It was not a white man. That is what they're trying to tell you. That is what the liberal media is trying to shove down your throat. No, it was done by the Chinese. The Chinese have the Chengdu missile. The Chengdu missile is the most powerful intercontinental ballistic cruise missile that has ever been produced, and it is made in Shenzhou, China.
Stealth
Do not
technology.
let George Soros mislead you. He was the one who funded this in the first damn place, and I'm going to blow the lid off this. There, he's blowing the lid off. I'm going to blow the lid off this thing. You heard it here first on Infowars.com.
Alex, I'm not sure a bomb reference is good right now.
I'm going to blow the lid off this thing wide open and let you know that the Chinese, funded by George Soros, are the ones. See, what they don't want to tell you is that Xi Jinping is really George Soros in a rubber mask. He's wearing a rubber costume. Xi Jinping is really George Soros. And occasionally, some of you, Infowars,
Everything's George Soros.
and I want some of you to understand this. Sometimes sometimes Bill Gates fills in for George Soros.
Isn't it like feels like the right wing is like every right wing narrative they have is like a Scooby-Doo episode where at the end they pull off the mask and it's George Soros every time. Oh, it's George Soros again.
By the way, I want to
I
say,
would have got away with it too.
I want to say this, Bruce, right now, Rosalina, you were speaking the God's truth. AT&T is auditing Dominion, and that's why the RV blasted out the 5G towers in Nashville, Tennessee.
That's what they said, but that contract doesn't exist. They don't have the machines there. It's all bullshit.
They were underground, and the missile that was used was a bunker-busting capacity missile meant to go into the lower crust of Nashville, Tennessee.
The truth is that this guy is one of these guys that thought that the 5G is eating up your brain or something, and so then he was trying to
my studios at Infowars.com in Texas.
We don't use 5G.
We only use 3G. 3G will not do as much damage to the brain cells. I should know. I have a 3G chip implanted in my head so I can monitor what is going on in the government at all times. Now, somebody else wants to know at InfoWars what I think of the Twisted Tea incident. I think that an upstanding young, pure alabaster white young man who was expressing his feelings and beliefs as allowed by the Constitution should not have been accosted by that Black Lives Matter, and you know the Black Lives Matter was behind it, accosted him for speaking his mind. And
who bought him that tea? George Soros.
You're not helping there, Bruce. What I want people to know right now is that Black Lives Matter is funding Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea is funded like Black Lives Matter.
Antifa.
Antifa tea is what they should be calling it. BLM Black Lives Matter tea. We are going to defund Black Lives Matter tea.
Right. Only drink, what is it? White Claw. It's white.
That young man was expressing himself. He is a patriot. And he deserves better. And we're going to send our
Claw,
brothers and sisters out there.
Because white people really miss Zima.
I will not hear that crap. Zima is a wonderful beverage. And it's funding this program, Infowars.com.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. No, they're really saying that. And yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, AT&T was auditing Dominion somehow, some way. You know,
all right. Hold on a second.
You know what I think is the funniest part about all of it?
What?
Is that these people that are constantly like, I don't trust the goddamn fuck the mainstream media and this and that and the other. And they're like, here's Bob from Facebook's fucking opinion, you know, and then they just share that. Like, look what Bob said. Like, oh, I trust that way more than there's an accompanying YouTube video. It's like, oh, I trust this way more than I trust, ABC
Seth wants
News.
to know what Alex Jones is talking. Let me explain something to you right now. If you want to get the 5G, see, here's how the 5G works. What they don't tell you is they put nanobytes inside the Twisted Tea to receive the 5G signal. So what we're going to give you right now is pure 100% British silver. Now, what British silver is this? They take the royal DNA, because the DNA from England is the highest quality DNA. What they do is they take the king and the queen and they crush up their bones. And that is because they get the best treatment and the best medical care in the universe. So you're going to get a piece of that. We have cloned it with our own cloning facilities. And yeah, you're going to actually get to drink Queen Elizabeth. You're going to get British royal genes 500. This is British
also
royal genes.
Enhanced by Alex's own S5P bone growth hormone.
We've got a bone growth hormone doctor right over here who's going to attest to the claims that I am making, that what this will not only do, it will not only increase your bone density, but it would also add inches onto your body, right. Inches onto your manhood, well, you mix inches that onto your
in
girth.
With the queen, and then you...
And you will also be getting
it's like a royal cocktail.
British DNA. Wonder Woman is a scourge on the land. That one little woman, I'm going to go back in time.
Wonder Woman.
and is going to stop crime. Let me tell you something.
Why is everybody saying
Men are physically superior. There's a reason why he's called Superman. It's not a superwoman. It's a Superman.
all these people are like, "This Wonder Woman, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks." I just go, how many times do I see Gal Gadot's ass or tits?
No, I don't like Gal Gadot because she's too scrappy.
No, but I'm just saying, it's like that's all I care about.
Let me tell you something, Julia.
I don't care about the plot.
Hold on a second, Bruce. You're part of the liberal media. Julia's saying that we don't believe in science.
How long?
I believe in the science.
Is she in that sexy costume with her?
I believe in the science that Gal Gadot, what she should be doing, is making a more appropriate. Well, Wonder Woman. This is what a Wonder Woman is, Bruce. Because I'm a conservative.
Right.
I'm a God-fearing Christian conservative.
Of course you are.
Gal Gadot should be doing a Wonder Woman movie where she's in the kitchen making cookies. That would be a one. If there's a woman out there in the 21st century that can get barefoot in the kitchen and make my dinner, that would be a Wonder Woman. I will watch that for an hour and a half. Hour and a half in the kitchen making me a damn sandwich and some cookies and teaching my kids. That would be a Wonder Woman. And my New Year's resolution.
Wait, what did you say? You don't like Gal Gadot because she's what?
She's kind of scrappy.
Too scrappy. What does that mean?
There was she looks like skin and bones. Like she like I don't know.
She is a little bit thin for my taste. Like I don't really generally like
she's attractive.
Women that skinny, but
when you're also trying to make it like you're a muscle-bound Amazonian.
Like,
I mean, yeah, she's hot. I'm not gonna say I throw her out of bed, but shit.
There is one thing, like, why didn't they make her like work out like they do the dudes?
Like not
like if you're gonna play Captain America or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you gotta get all cut up, shit.
It didn't have to be ridiculous, but
even make Chris Pratt do it to be fucking Star-Lord
because he was sloppy.
They made him get cut and shit.
She's not.
It's like, how come they don't make her do it?
She's not sloppy. She's very thin, but she looks borderline anorexic thin. And I'm not trying to
that's
shame,
what I mean.
But she needed to for me to get invested in her being Wonder Woman. I wanted her to see her be a little bit more toned. There are a lot of wrestling women. There was a wrestler years ago named Joni Laurer. She was China in WWE wrestling.
Oh yeah,
and she was the quintessential Wonder Woman. She had the black hair, blue eyes, muscle bound as she's
more like Xenia Warrior Princess.
But that was that's what I in my mind when I see you're gonna do Wonder Woman, I'm thinking, okay, this has to be Xena Warrior Princess.
Remember Linda Carter? Ooh.
But that was my idea. That's why.
Do you remember Linda Carter?
Yeah, I'm aware of Linda Carter.
She was hot, dude.
Yeah,
you'd be like, I remember Linda
Carter. She
had
like
she was hot.
I mean, she had the
they had the granny panty thing on her, but that doesn't make her not hot. She had big old titties.
Is she still alive?
I believe so. I believe she is.
It's him appeal, and she's still kicking. Oh my God! Do you remember that Al Bundy? Fucking fire.
Yeah, see, Linda Carter.
Linda Carter had a great Wonder Woman.
That's what I'm saying. She was hot as fuck. I don't know why he's like, yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm not fucking. The chick
she's smoking.
Yeah, but like a horror from Star Trek was hot, but I'm not gonna rub one out to her now. She's like 90, even though she was hot back then.
You can still see the old ones.
Nah, I can't. No, Ro, it depends on who's doing the comic. It depends on who was doing the comic, but I think she was too scrappy. I think she's too bony. And yeah, I'll give you an example. Who is the best female superhero where they got it completely right? Scarlett Johansson as
Black Widow.
As Black Widow is perfect. Perfect. Fucking nailed it.
Plus, kudos to whoever whoever made them pants for her.
Like, no, the costume is spot on. Her physique is spot on. The backstory is spot on. They did a perfect job.
With that costume makes her ass look so good. Like holy shit.
But then by comparison, then you see Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel, they already dropped her character.
This is why
they dropped her already.
She's boring.
Yes, she was boring. And and again, for somebody who's supposed to be that powerful, and she just was like.
That's why I was like, why she didn't come sooner? She's like, let me get this straight. They got the most powerful fucking person in the universe, but she ain't gonna come till after he snaps his fingers and kills half the people.
Oh.
Then she's gonna show up like, you.
No.
Oh, I guess I should have been here. Like, yeah, you should have fucking been there.
And by the way, let's go backwards. Hold on. I always wanted to do this.
Stupid. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Alex Jones on the Bill Burr episode of The Mandalorian.
I didn't see.
So yeah.
Look, why he wants Alex Jones' take on everything? Why don't you just turn on Alex Jones? I'm sure he's ranting about some crazy shit this second.
I'm trying to think what Alex Jones would have to say about The Mandalorian.
Communist propaganda.
No, but the thing is, like, Bill Burr is a white guy. Like, Bill Burr's as white as he gets. So, let me tell you something. I am actually pleased to see that Disney has done the right thing and put a white man in The Mandalorian.
But you also haven't seen The Mandalorian.
No.
So he can't even say.
Thank you.
You know, he is good at it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. He's like, Alex Jones' opinion on this. Alex Jones' opinion on that. What would Alex Jones think about? I don't know. Call Alex Jones.
No. You know what I should do? I should have the Alex Jones Donald Trump interview. First of all, Mr. President, I want to say thank you for doing such a good job keeping all of the terrorists out of the country, keeping all the Chinese out of the country, identifying this properly as the Kung Flu. And Trump would just go, people did not respect me, didn't respect me. I knew all along the Chinese and the Kung Flu very bad. Terrorists coming into the country. Only Donald Trump is going to keep America safe. I knew that. And what I want to do, I'm going to do a proposal that we cut some of your hair off and mix it into our XG90 blend with pure Donald Trump genes. You're going to make a fortune on this.
You too can become a bankrupt loser.
Make it a reoccurring segment. And this week, Alex
Dude,
Jones.
Have you seen Michael Flynn's Twitter?
Oh no! Oh yeah.
No, but I'm saying
martial law.
Ever since he got the pardon, he's
got balls.
He's not shutting up. Pardon. Yeah, he just fucking. He's like, dude, you won't shut the fuck up. Like,
you got some balls.
You should have probably just went away. You know, he's like, I'm gonna get a pardon. And I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna encourage civil war. Like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I don't want to get lost on this, and I want to bring people down. But the shit that pissed me off, and I knew it was coming years ago. Blackwater, if I'm not mistaken, Blackwater was a mercenary group that was contracted to go in and quell disputes in Iraq during the Iraq War. So the guy who runs it is a guy named Eric Prince, who is he's a brother of the Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos. Betsy DeVos is married to Rich DeVos, who was one of the founders of Amway. Not talking about Amway, not even
There's
talking
a trail of sleaze behind all of
not
them.
even really I'm not even really talking about Betsy DeVos. You could say all you want about somebody who's never served in an educational field, but her brother is responsible for having a lot of civilians killed, and Donald Trump pardoned those people. Now,
they shot a little boy,
execution style pistol to the face.
They killed a child, a little kid.
Here's my thing.
Pardon.
Here's my thing. When you get a pardon, like I think like when it was George W. Bush, he pardoned this guy Scooter Libby, who is a guy who took the blame for. I was trying to remember what it was
for lying
under oath about
Valerie Plame.
Yeah.
What they did was they blew her cover as a CIA agent.
Right.
For propaganda purposes.
And he took the fall.
He took the fall for blowing her cover.
Right.
Even though they all knew
what
was going on.
This was.
And then he, as like a good soldier, he took the fall, and then they gave him the pardon.
But this is a lot different. This is somebody executing people and then getting pardoned by the president.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Killers,
killers, murderers.
Whatever.
Gotta pardon him.
Now I know people are complaining right now because the Secretary Biden's pick for Secretary of Agriculture is a guy from Monsanto.
Yeah.
Which is the same as having Chris Wheeler, I think was his name.
It's just like we told you before.
Now we know
Republican light.
Yeah.
That's what these guys are.
I'm not
all the Republican without the racism.
Yeah, basically.
That's what it is, really. All the corporate.
No, because his EPA picks are good. His EPA.
No, I'm saying no. Well, yeah, no, there is that. The Democrats are about the environment, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Way more than they are. But I'm saying
pardoning
at the bottom of the barrel, both of these
are
parties
similar.
are about sucking corporate balls and sucking up to big business, regardless. The Democrats are a little bit more, like I said, because they want a little more regulations about the environment and shit.
Yeah.
So that's why the businesses like would rather not deal with them.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing overall. I never thought it would have to be said that you would never want to pardon someone who's executed civilians.
A fucking child.
You know, you would never think that you would have to have that conversation.
A little boy.
My thing is this, for anyone out there who's still under this disillusionment about why he's out as president, it's vomitous. But
to me, is
the conversation I had with somebody was that they couldn't understand that the conversation. I said this is a joke earlier, but somebody literally said to me, "So you're trying to tell me that 7 million people hated Trump so much? They're filled with so much hate in their hearts that they would blindly vote against him." And
I'm sorry, it's 80 million.
And that, well, no, they were saying the difference, the gap of.
It's like 8 or 7.
Yes. So that's the thing. The thing is, he really was bad for America, Trump, and for whatever one or two good things you could point out, they were concretely good. I mean, when it came to letting the black woman who was in jail for 20 years for selling marijuana go, but then the kid was caught up in a murder, he gets executed. An 18-year-old who was pushed into murdering 2 innocent.
Well, that makes him look like a tough guy.
Right? It goes on and on and on. So, it's always been bullshit. It's always been my problem with the diehard Trump supporters are when he fucks up, he does it right in front of your face and he tells you he did it. He admits that he did it. And that's what I think is so disarming that allows people to like him, where they go, well, he said he did it. And I guess, I could find a reason.
Well, what do you mean by that?
No. So in other words,
he doesn't really do that.
Yes, he does. Trump
tries to blame shit on everybody all the fucking time.
When he went on Lester Holt and he said, I got rid of Comey and now the Russia investigation's over because I got rid of Comey. And he admitted it, and then he had the Russians.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like when he makes a mistake. Like he never admits he makes a mistake ever.
But Doris MC says, "Who gives a fuck?" I give a fuck because this guy's gonna want to come back, and there's going to be people who are going to try to justify all of these great things that he does, and I really I don't want to get lost on it, but it just pisses me off. I mean, the guy just pardoned a fucking killer. And then let a kid get executed who was genuinely sorry for what he had done and was an accomplice to a horrible crime. And then on the other hand, another guy who probably has slim to dick sorrow for killing 17 people.
No, he doesn't care.
Gone.
No, he doesn't care.
And that's it. So
you probably go right back to work at Blackwater as a mercenary.
Right. I mean, that's the point. That was the whole point.
Highly decorated, by the way. Like, this guy's got more kills than anybody else.
That was the point. And that was the point. The point was, anytime that I hear somebody complain about, oh my God, Biden's gonna be so shitty, it was again the lesser of two evils, but it was really a massive gap between the two. There was a massive gap between the two. Well, no, but that's the point. The point is,
it ain't our fault that you came in at the fucking end, and we've been talking for over an hour about all kinds of shit that has nothing to do with this, and then you turn on all of a sudden, and we're talking about this, and you're acting like this is all we fucking talk about.
And that's the thing, and I'll give him a straight answer,
and it isn't. But no, I'm saying, like, there's a whole hour of the show before this, so we weren't talking about this at all.
When Biden gets in office, we're going to talk about what he does wrong. We'll talk about what he does right, and we'll keep it to a short amount.
We just talk about what's happening.
That's it. And
that's what's happening. This is what's happening.
This is what's happening.
Sorry.
Fucking terrorists.
As the reality of the world changes, the topics will change.
Trump will
be
gone, and it'll be something else, and then he'll try to run again, and that'll be what happened. He'll try to show up again, but the fucker just pardoned a bunch of people. and he pardoned somebody who killed 17
Right.
people and executed a kid.
Right. But hey, don't talk about it. Just let it go. No, not a big deal. Nothing to see here.
Man, this is what I think about. This is what I think about all that. This is what I think about all that.
Right.
And that's what I think about all that. That's what in this world. This is what you get. This is called
I'm just saying.
fucking karma. This is karma tea. Karma tea. This is karma tea right here. Twisted karma tea. And that's what it's all about. That's what the fuck it's all about. It's karma. And that's what it is.
I don't know. I'm just people that think that this is all just a fucking joke. Like, do you realize that a fucking senator, a sitting senator, filed a lawsuit asking the vice president of the United States to not count certain states' votes in the electoral college so that they could install who they want to install as the fucking president, regardless of the election. And you think that, oh, this is nothing. We shouldn't be talking about this at all. You're like, just lay down and take it like a little bitch, like, what are you talking about?
He has no idea what I'm talking about. Of course not.
Exactly. You don't know what you're talking about. That's why you're saying things like, oh, why do you keep talking about this? Because you don't understand how grave. Now, it's not going to happen probably. But the very fact that someone would do that tells you how far out on a limb we are right now.
And by the way, Julia, that's right. This will be a Twisted Tea's new tagline, instant karma.
Going to get you. And I should play that John Lennon song. Going to smack you right in the face.
Twisted Tea is going to get you. Smack you right in the face.
That's what the song says. Yeah. That's the actual lyrics. He's like, instant karma going to get you. Going to slap you right in the face.
Yeah. The limb of what?
Better get yourself together, darling. Join the human race.
And that's what
this guy just smacking it with the tea over and over.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. It's what I want the rest of people to get. Fucking wake up, get with the rest of us.
Anyway, basically, he says
to me, this is what I feel like. Be the patriots you're always asking everybody else to be. Be the fucking patriot you're asking everybody else to be. Every time I hear this patriot bullshit.
No, see.
And then I was in a store and a woman said, "Oh, Biden's a communist."
Right.
This fucking guy actually had Russians in his fucking office.
That was at your Italian restaurant.
What was that?
I thought that was at your Italian restaurant.
Yeah, it was at the Italian restaurant I went to.
It was like Italian restaurant.
Like, that fucking Biden's a goddamn communist. You mark my words, he's a freaking communist.
No, but what I'm saying is
most milk toast centrist corporate
patriot now is it's a cover term for fascists. Like when they say they're patriots, they mean they know what's best for the country. Only they can determine the fate of the country. Only they matter.
George Orwell happened in a really good way.
Everyone on the left is fucking, communists. Like you said, socialists.
That's all
1950s fucking Russians that are coming down here.
1984 logic, where everything was the opposite of what it meant. Because what do we have? We just spent billions and billions of dollars on defense. Defense against.
Well, I just told you what happened.
I know.
We spent billions and billions of dollars build a stupid fucking wall.
No, but you know what?
And then people say, people need some money.
Not my point, Bruce.
Maybe give them $2,000. Oh no, we can't do
Bruce,
that.
That's not what I'm talking about. That used to be called the Department of War, because 200 years ago, before it was the Department of Defense, it was the Department of War. We knew what the fuck.
That's bad. That's bad marketing. Like that's like defund the police. Like it's a bad. You know what I mean? You can't call it Department of War. Like that's all.
Hey, Julia's got it right. But the good news is Channel 11 still plays the Honeymooners Marathon on New Year's Eve. So in New York City,
right, where they promote domestic violence. Bang, zoom out.
But he never beats his wife.
He's always threatening to, though, isn't he? He's like, oh, one of these days, I'm going to kiss her.
Did you ever see Alice walking with a black eye?
He never does it, but I'm saying.
You're going to get it, Alice. Right. You're going to get it. One of these days. Bang, zoom. You're going to, the moon is not good enough for you. You're going to Mars. Right. You're going to Mars. Right. Norton.
He threatens her all the time.
Norton, get get down here. Wow. What do you want?
No, I'm not saying that they should cancel it or whatever. Like, and I'm not these people that are like
PIX, Julia knows, on PIX Network, Channel 11.
I mean, you know what I mean?
At midnight.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, you can see how the cultures change when you see things like that. Because you can never get away with that kind of shit. Like I watched this movie with Edward G. Robinson and James Cagney. It was like a 50s movie.
Curtains.
It was like a 50s movie. Yeah. He was like, what did he say? He said something so fucking stupid. He's like, he goes, what's the matter with you? Your face is so long, I had to pay you twice for a shave. Like, who the fuck talks like that? But anyway, they just grab women and smack the shit out of them in these movies. No, I swear. I was like, holy shit. He was like, hey, get over here, yo. He's like, you broad. He's like smacking her up. He like he just kicks her out into the hallway and shit. You're like, holy shit.
Well, they did that. But wait a minute. They did that in Airplane. Because there was that one scene in
he's like,
an Airplane.
Like,
you're hysterical. You're hysterical.
They all were lined up to smack her. Yeah, smack the woman.
That was an Airplane and they're slapping the shit out of her.
Like they were like gamblers and gangsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, get over here, bro. He just smacks her up. You know.
But you know what amazes me? You know a show I can't believe to me.
It was just so like effortlessly put in there. Like it was like.
But what are your thoughts? Let me ask you something.
It was an accepted
part
of life.
What are your thoughts on Last Man Standing?
I never watched it.
Last Man Standing, to me, I watched a couple of episodes with Tim Allen, and it seems to be.
I never thought he was funny to begin with, so that's why I never watched it.
It just seems to be like a show about a guy whining and crying.
I'm one of the few times. What, you mean Tim Allen?
Well, you know, like Home Improvement.
You mean it's an autobiographical show about Tim Allen?
No, Home Improvement.
How he just whines and cries all the time about how nobody fucking takes him seriously, even though he was a rat.
When tired and tired of your life, upset your boat. Don't worry about what might have been. Just lie in your back, and float. He's the best.
That's what happens after they smack. No, I liked him as
When time and tired of life, upset your boat. Don't worry about what might have been. Just lie in your back and float.
The best Gleason is, I'm Sheriff Buford T. Justice, you son bitch.
That was the second best to Ralph Cramden. Nothing beats Ralph Cramden.
I like the
Nothing beats Ralph Cramden.
And he's like, oh, you're so goddamn stupid. I'm going to go home and smack your mother.
That was good, but nothing is better than the original. The original diss. When you see me, Norton, you better go to the other side of the street. I gotta go to the other side of the street, Ralph. There's no room. Oh, that was the best. That was the best.
No, I'm just saying, like, when you see things like that, you can see how far the culture has changed, and it's so far shifted the other way now. Like that, you have to be careful about every little thing that you say, every little thing that you fucking do, every little thing you put out there. No, that's my point.
I think you could still do The Honeymooners.
If you took out the fucking Bang Zoom, you couldn't get away with that now. You couldn't have a show where a guy threatens to slap his wife all the time.
Seth agrees. Last Man Standing is really cringy, but Last Man Standing is like this.
I always thought Tim Allen was cringy.
No.
I never understood why people love him. I'm one of the only people in the world. Everyone's like, I love Tool Time. It's so funny. Tool Time. Tool Time's not funny. I never liked it. Either way, and it's not a good show. He's not funny. He wasn't funny as a stand-up. He's like, men are pigs. Men are pigs. Give me that wrench. Like, that was his whole fucking gig. Well, he turned that into a fucking TV sitcom, turned it into fucking the Santa Claus.
So on Last Man Standing, he meets.
No, he's made a couple movies that are okay.
He meets Tim the Toolman Taylor, and he does so.
Right, and he's like,
and he does that, and then guy, and then his character from Last Man Standing goes, "Wow, you're really annoying."
Yes.
So he's making fun of himself.
You're fucking hack. Yes, it's a like basically.
No, but
that's a cruise ship hack shit.
Here's every episode of Last Man Standing. Something liberalism, something liberal.
No, that's what I mean.
I can't do that, honey.
It's comedy.
I don't understand.
It's comedy for conservatives. How come nobody likes this conservative comedy? Like, because it's not fucking funny.
No, they canceled it on ABC and then Fox picked it up.
Right. Because he started crying. Yeah, they canceled it because it's conservative. They don't like conservative comedy.
So
it's not fucking funny. That's the point. That's why I told Nick DiPaolo same thing when I saw him He's like, why are you doing this? You were funny.
You met him?
No, I did it on Facebook.
No.
I have seen him before.
Did you
I
ever
met
see the
him
Nick
like
and Artie
once.
show?
But I'm saying he was funny. Even when he was like a conservative prick, when he was doing stand-up, he was funny. He's like, he came at it from the conservative prick angle, but he's still funny. Now he's just on like sitting in it like he's on Newsmax, like just ranting into a microphone. And you're like, dude, you were funny.
Same with Dennis Miller. That's
what I was telling him. I go, why are you
Dennis
going down
Miller-
this washed up Dennis Miller path when
Yeah.
when he was never funny to begin with? You're actually funny.
They put
Why are you
Dennis
ruining
Miller
your
on they put Dennis Miller on Bill O'Reilly show, and they had a tour called Bolder and Fresher. And when they went to Bolder and Fresher tours, they showed you the audience. It was all white hair. White
Right.
hair as far as the eye could see, miles of it.
They
Of
were
all
there
those
to see
people.
Bill O'Reilly. Nobody's there to
Yeah.
see Dennis Miller.
Let me tell you about the magistrate.
right.
Hey, let me tell you here. I don't want to filibuster right now.
It's like
but,
like the forward from a T.S. Eliot novel, It's like, what the fuck are you?
Remember when he was in football? Remember when he was a football?
Dude, he didn't last through one season.
Yeah.
It was the worst thing ever. That was the worst idea
Hey,
ever.
man, you know what? He has a better chance of grabbing his Volishnikov
Right,
and going
right.
and shooting that one down the aisle. Maybe he'll move the chains a little bit. Yeah. Like, who the fuck wanted this guy? Like,
Somebody thought it was a good idea, but that person should have been
You
promptly fired.
you know the other guy, which was a bad idea. Remember when they tried to do Frank Caliendo because he could impersonate John Madden? So
Right.
they put him on Fox Football on Sunday.
Yes.
And he just did John Madden,
Yeah.
which is really insulting because Madden was a legendary commentator. And he's just going, oh, my John Madden, Brett Favre. And everyone was just like, all right, it was funny for 10 seconds.
No, that's the thing. It's like these guys that make a career out of things, they're like, should only have been popular for 10 seconds.
Seth has got it right. The one daughter character is
That's
meant
what
to
I'm
be.
saying. It's like Tim Allen has been able to parlay his one hack premise of pigs into all this shit. Like, how is that possible?
Seth,
I don't know, but
The daughter is
people are like, this is genius.
the daughter. The daughter
It's like
character.
Foxworthy with that redneck shit. You might be a redneck if you got 5 cars in your yard.
But the daughter character was interesting with the daughter character. So they're trying to make it the most wholesome conservative show. The daughter is in the ROTC, but she speaks her mind. There was one episode where the wife, who is the same, which is the same wife from the Bill Engvall series that flopped.
Oh,
on
of course.
CNN. And so she plays the wife in this.
It's not
And
Reba, is it?
It's
not Reba, is it? Reba McEntire?
No.
Oh, she has her own show.
No. So
Reba.
this is like when they do a sitcom and it's a shitty sitcom. She was the wife for Jim Belushi in that one sitcom he did.
Oh yeah. Wait, who
And
is that fucking chick?
Yeah, hold on a second.
It's like when they brought back Kevin James. Remember that? They brought back Kevin James and he had a different wife. And then they
Nancy Travis.
Yeah.
Nancy
She was
Travis.
in I Married an Axe Murderer.
So yeah, Nancy Travis is like
She was the axe
token-
murderer that Mike Myers married.
Yeah.
No, but remember when they brought back Kevin James? They had the same thing. They had a different wife, and then they didn't get along somehow. And Kevin James was like, "I need Lee Ramini," and they just
Yeah.
brought Lee Ramini back.
Yeah.
And now she's his wife again. You know,
Yeah.
like,
According to Jim. Yeah, Nancy Travis is the token wife in all of these shitty sitcoms. By
Right.
the way, Jim Belushi is fucking terrible. I've never once laughed at anything he's ever fucking done. The only reason he exists
remember the
is because of John Belushi.
Remember the Principal? There's a movie called The Principal with Lou Gossett Jr. and Jim Belushi. And Jim Belushi gets sent to be the principal at this inner city school. It's rife with gang violence, and Jim Belushi rides a motorcycle to the school, he's because he's all cool.
Was it a comedy?
No, it's like a semi-serious, like Stand By Me or something. Remember Stand By Me?
Yeah, but
Edward
Stand By
James
Me
on
was
it.
a good movie.
Right, what I'm saying. The Principal is like B level, C-list Stand By Me.
Jim Belushi.
We got Lou Gossett Jr. And I said,
According to Jim, was I don't understand it, and the audience is probably just
it's like Mad About You. I never understood that either. Paul Reiser, he's another one I
I
got.
never liked
Paul Reiser, the same thing. I watch
and
his
Helen
stand-up.
Hunt.
I watched Paul Reiser do stand up and go, this isn't funny. And then it's not funny. He managed to parlay that into a sitcom, to fucking being
It's like a watered down Jerry
alien
Seinfeld.
movies.
There is such a
No,
thing.
that's what I'm saying is all these guys is like, they've had great success. Like, yeah, but I don't like what they do. It's cheese bag shit.
What is going on here? I don't know. I'm Jewish.
It's
I'm all
shit that
confused.
you'd see on a cruise ship.
Highland Hunt, tell me what to do.
Right, there's no risk whatsoever to any of this. You know, it's like the safest
I'm the
possible.
quintessential beta male.
I'm a comic. I'm a comedian for your grandmother. You know, your grandmother could enjoy me as well as you. You know, like no, I'm not enjoying you at all.
By the way, who did they get to play his daughter in the final
This
episode?
is the least offensive.
Who did they get to play his daughter in the final episode of Mad About You? Janine Garofalo. She played let's get like crappy, more whitewashed, bland, shitty comedians.
Dude, I saw her in Charlotte, and first of all, she looks terrible. And second of all, she's fucking reading off fucking papers.
No, you shouldn't be doing that at that point.
No, that's what I was in. I was like, look, it was like, are you really using papers? Like, this is an open mic. You know what I mean? She's fucking in Charlotte, like at a show. It's a comedy festival.
I need to.
You're at a comedy festival reading off papers? You know, what the fuck is going on?
Maybe a roast. I could see a roast.
I don't understand how these people, that's what I mean. Like, people always ask, like, you know, oh, you've been in show business all this time. It's like, well, obviously I don't know the secret because I see people all the time and I'm like, don't feel like are as talented or good as I am. And they're farther, you know.
You know who I like?
Why are you there? You know
who I like?
Why are they there and I'm here? Why is she up there reading off a fucking paper?
You're
you know,
sitting with me right now.
Right. I'm saying. Well, I was sitting in the back with all the other comics, but I'm thinking to myself, I don't get it. You know
who I like? Margaret Cho.
I like Margaret Cho, and although I did see her once at a Funny Bone, and she was using papers, but she prefaced it with, "I'm doing a Showtime special, and I'm working on it."
No, it's fine.
And so she was like, "So I'm going to use some of these papers because I'm testing out all these jokes," and I was like, "Okay, that's acceptable excuse." You know, like Janine Garofalo wasn't like, "Oh, I'm filming a HBO special or something, so I'm going through these jokes." Like, no, she just fucking went up there with papers.
The last time I saw Janine Garofalo, she was on a TV show called Delocated.
She looked fucking terrible. I love Delocated.
Oh, you know what I'm
the
talking
one with
about.
the John Glazer show. They got the ski
Glazer.
mask.
He's got the ski mask.
Yeah, it's like a reality show about a guy that's in witness protection. Yeah. No, that show is great.
My favorite Margaret Cho joke is she does the thing where she grabs her eyes and she goes, "So I'm talking to this Asian woman like this," and she goes, "Wait a minute, what am I doing this for?"
Right.
That's so fucked up.
Well, she makes fun of herself.
Yeah, she's great. I like Margaret Cho.
I like her too. But again, you see, like she hasn't really sold out to the machine. She hasn't really.
No, she had a sitcom.
Right, but
in the 90s,
but she had like control of it.
Yeah.
She demanded that she could control how that she presents Asians on the TV. She didn't ever sell out to the machine. She didn't have a sitcom where she was like, "Oh, how you doing?" You know. And she was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, Asia's so funny." Ha ha.
I let you laugh.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm saying she didn't go down that road. Like,
well, that was that Straight Off the Boat. That was the name of that show, or
she has what you call integrity. Well, some of these people don't have.
Getting a little bit late.
They'll do anything to cash a check. And
I gotta be up early, and I gotta finish this twisted tea.
It's an hour and 40 minutes, and I still couldn't fucking choke this down because, to tell you the truth, it tastes like shit.
No wonder he bashed that guy in the skull with it.
Right. It's like, well, I don't have to drink it then. Like, maybe he realized, like, well, I forgot.
This doesn't go down.
No, that's what I said. I was like,
go down.
It's like, oh, I just fucking chug it down. Like, no, you can't.
This is disgusting.
It tastes like fucking shit.
I think she was on Who's Line. Put them on the tree. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put these on the tree. Margaret Cho was on Who's Line for like 2 episodes. Oh, by the way,
It's like Drew Carey. No, listen.
Drew Carey's pissing me off right now. He's the host of the.
No, but here's the game. If you turn it on, and we've had this conversation before, but it's true. If you turn it on now, right? Drew Carey, yes. And then Joe Rogan will say all the time, he goes, well, he's making $150 million, like which is exactly what, a hack that doesn't really care about fucking, comedy in the first place would say. But yeah, he made $150 million, but turn that show on. Look at him. You want to see a man whose soul is slowly leaving his body every day. He is not happy.
But
you can see.
Seen the
he's rich.
Right?
He's rich. Yes.
Oh my
He's
God.
got a lot of money. Yes.
He's got a beard. Here's the thing.
But he just rolls out there. He's like,
I'm a big fan of the Price is Right. Wait a minute. I'm a big fan of the Price is Right.
His heart isn't in it.
My grandmother tuned me onto that show when I was a little kid. From the point I was born to now, 40 years I've been watching the Price is Right with, 30 with Bob Barker. Then here comes Drew Carey, who's boring as fuck. Now he's wearing a blazer, jeans, and an ascot, and a beard. He's got an old man beard and an ascot.
He looks like he's about to have an IPA.
Jesus fucking Christ. He looks like he's mashing hops into a bowl right now. You piece of shit. And you know what? And
like I said, you can see like his heart isn't in it. He's just there. He's just cashing a check. He doesn't care.
Hold on.
And now he's not even a comedian anymore.
Hey, everybody. It's Drew Carey. All right, now, if you get the Plinko chips down to the center, you get $10,000. That gives you a grand total of $50,000. Playing Plinko. Yay. Hey, let's play the punch game. And he's looking off into space as he explains the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you know what?
He's got $150 million, but he's fucking miserable.
Hey, Drew Carey used to fuck a stripper. Used to be married to a stripper. So the punch game, he's looking off into space. He doesn't look into the camera. Hey, so you punch the hole, and then somewhere in the hole might be $10,000.
You know what that is?
The punch game.
You know what that is when you don't look at the camera? You're just looking around. That's called shame.
Hey, I used to have my own sitcom.
Remember, I used to be a comedian. It was funny. Remember that?
You used to be a
all right, get to spin the wheel. Don't go over. Wait, I'm getting this all confused. Hold on a minute.
You get $10,000, and then after that, another.
And then the little mountain climber guy climbs up the thing, and then, oh God.
Climb the mountain.
Hold on a minute.
Hey, don't forget to have your pet spade or neutered.
What happened? I think he just blew his head off.
Don't forget to have your pet spade or neutered. I've been neutered before I got on the show. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.
That's the point.
Hi, I'm Drew Carey.
That's what the machine will do to you. Right. And people go, he's successful. Look at all that money he's got.
Look at Steve Harvey.
You know what I'm saying?
Steve Harvey's another one.
Steve Harvey will do anything to
Steve Harvey's like, I will do anything to get on this freaking channel. Let me tell you, I'm hoping you say something stupid. I want a YouTube moment. And then I'm going to look at you like you was a fool.
Right.
Top 10 people surveyed said, what is the best type of green bean?
Why did you Steve Harvey sign Bill Cosby?
And then I said to them that I gave the woman the roofied pudding pop, and she passed out on the floor.
Wait, wrong sellout comedian. My bad.
And she passed out on the floor, and then I said, we surveyed 10 people, and they said,
it's like all these comics that did, like, you don't get that big without being generic as fuck. It's the people that bust out. It's like the people like Kinnison, who became the biggest comic in the world at that time, but by his own volition, by his own style. You know what I mean? He broke out of the box.
Yeah.
And brought the people with him. That's what I admire. Not
he
these
made
people.
cameos, but they didn't milk him.
But you know what I mean.
Andrew Dice Clay, they did that when they made that sitcom with him, and they called him. He's been tamed. He's tamed now. Right. He's Andrew Clay.
And they made him
Dice.
Ford Fairlane and shit, and try to make him a movie star. You know, it's like that didn't work out either.
No, he is supposed to be hickory dickory.
No, but that's what I mean. Though. You can only run a hack premise like that for so long. And then not even at the time that wasn't hack, but I'm saying it's a gimmick. It's not something you can ride on. You know, It's not gonna last in longevity. It's like a rocket. It's like it shoots you up. And then,
Seth Roberts says, I'm
and then
ashamed
down.
that the Steve Harvey is also from West Virginia. Let me tell you, here's the thing. So Drew Carey comes out with this fucking like hipster beard and the ass cut. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I want them to wheel Bob Barker in. I want them to pull him in on a fucking gurney and drag him in this guy. Hey, what do you want?
But here's the deal. Like Bob,
and by the way,
Bob Barker.
well, hold on, Bruce. There should, and also another thing, and this is me being sexist. I don't want to see someone looking like Bruce trying to push a car. I want a hot chick in a mini dress.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Don't fucking say I'm being sexist. I don't want to see Mr. Clean, the brawny guy, or whatever the fuck, in a button-down shirt with a package.
They got to appeal to all the demographics now.
And then you got to put, and then one of the prizes was Snoop Dogg in a 64 Impala because they needed ratings so fucking bad. It's fucking embarrassing.
No, but see, look at Snoop Dogg.
The
fact that he would go on there.
Yeah. And that fucker sold out a long time
Snoop
ago.
Dogg is sold out, dude. He's the most
corporate
corporate sellout bitch of all time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If he gets pulled over, they'd be like,
that's why I get mad at Ice Cube, okay? Because listen.
Here's another one.
No, but that's what I'm saying is Ice Cube to me at one time I looked up to him. He was like an idol to me. Like he was doing everything. He was fucking the system. He was saying on his records, fuck the system, fuck Uncle Sam, fuck all this shit.
He was the black guy you always wanted to be.
He's like, you're fucking up black people and this and that and the other. And then all of a sudden, he's in fucking, he made Friday, became successful. All of a sudden, he's in, what was that?
Family movies.
Yeah. What was that fucking movie? The fuck was the name of it?
Oh, I don't know.
Over there yet? Or some shit?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know, but either way, he was fucking, dude, you're a fuck.
Boondocks made fun of that.
And he was selling Coors Light.
Boondocks made fun of
that's what I'm saying. He was selling Coors Lights and shit. It's like, dude, you're fucking turned into everything you said you fucking hated. And now he's come back around and like, oh, you should take me seriously. Fuck you. Like, I took you seriously 20 fucking years ago. You sold your credibility out for the money. You can fuck kiss my fucking ass.
I'm going to tell you right now, Donald Trump, he wanted to create a plan for the black people.
Sorry,
they called the
and I
Platinum
did
Plan.
still buy the 25th anniversary edition of Death Certificate because it's one of the best albums ever made. And still is one of the best albums ever made. But listen to that record and look at yourself in the mirror and tell me that you've been that same guy. You haven't been.
Hey, man,
you sold yourself to the bitch,
man.
man.
Supposed to grow, man. Am I supposed to be the same motherfucker from NWA 30 years ago? I know. Now
he can say whatever he wants.
Donald Trump wants to talk about a platinum plan.
Call it a sellout, bitch.
Man. I'm down with that, man. If that motherfucker wants to reach out to the black community, man, I'm down.
At least Dre didn't sell out like that.
Yeah, Ice-T played a cop. No, here's the thing, Ice-T. Ice-T was always doing the fuck the police shit and the Cop Killer album and all that shit. And then what is Ice-T?
Well, I stopped talking. I stopped listening to him. Same thing.
Yeah, because hey, yo, man, I'm gonna play a cop on TV, man. You know?
Well, first he was a cop in the New Jack City.
Yo, man, I want to kill that bumper off motherfucker.
They were like, oh,
yo, man, I want to shoot him so bad, my dick is hard. Man. That was the best line.
Right.
I want to shoot them motherfuckers so bad, my dick is hard.
But I'm saying that's the first time he was a cop, and then ever since then he's been a cop. No, typecast as a cop.
No, he wasn't. He was in New York Undercover, which was Malik Yoba was the undercover cop. And Ice-T played his main villain who kills his wife. Ice-T came because all right. So Malik Yoba was
I didn't see it.
That's the best show. All right, the best cop shows are Law and Order SVU because it's a good show. It's not as good as it used to be. I like it. New York Undercover, and then I'm gonna go back in time. Cagney and Lacey.
Wow, you're really going back. I just really enjoyed Tyne Daly's performances.
Excuse me, Officer Lacey.
Remember The Shield?
No, I didn't like The Shield. I didn't look NYPD.
That was one of the first movies with the fucking jerky camera. Like, you get a fucking seizure watching the show.
NYPD Blue, whatever the fuck with that fat guy. It was just,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That style where the camera's always moving. It's like the camera's moving around the whole fucking.
But we've been on about a couple hours. We got to get going. He's got to go pick up Marcus Dietz, and you know what?
I just got to give him his fucking best.
Did Charlie understand what I asked her to do? Because I feel like, you know what? I didn't get my money's worth.
Money's worth. It was free.
Yeah, I know, but I could have done a better job. I'm just saying. I mean, come on, guys.
Just shut the fuck up.
Guys, come on.
Anyone
man.
that bitches about something free someone does for him is a fucking asshole.
I mean, I have to wear this, guys. You know what? You know what,
Well, then,
Bruce? Shut the fuck up,
learn
Bruce.
how to fucking sew yourself.
Well, all right. I'm on Patreon, and you can get my
Anyone Cash App? He's always posting. Anyone Cash App me $10?
you can get my Make America Skate Again hat. The Make America Great Again hat is red, but I made mine black because that makes no fucking sense.
I know, that's what I was saying.
And it's just a hat that says Make America Skate Again.
You know, if that hat was red.
Oh no!
So many more.
Oh no, Marcus!
We're just playing with you, man. We know we love you. Nick Rob's on the floor. He's gonna die. He's gonna die laughing. We're just fucking with you. And you weren't bitching about it. He was making it up. I was just saying anybody that would bitch about something someone did for him for free is an asshole, and they are. What do you think? What about Jimmy? Who the fuck's Jimmy O? I don't know who that is. I know. Rob can stop laughing. It's so funny. It's hilarious. He takes everything serious. Everything's serious. Like,
I'm just kidding.
For a comedian, he's just like.
I'm just kidding, man.
Surprisingly little, like, ability to see the humor in things.
The joke would be that who would I think of who would complain about getting something for free? Right. Probably Mark. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But he didn't do it. That's the point. It was all a made-up scenario.
Yeah, no, it's all good, Marcus.
Go see how it is. No, I gotta
go. It's fine. Next, you're always welcome to ask me for a ride.
I gotta go to the.
We got to cut the show short so he can deliver your whatever the fuck you're.
I gotta eat something too now.
I am hungry too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
pretty hungry. Anyway, wait.
All right, I'm not playing the music.
Fuck is Jimmy O?
Anyway,
I don't know, but I'll Google him or look it up. I'll try to find him. And once again, thank you all. We love you very much.
We will see you next year.
Yes, next year. And take care of yourself.
Have a good night, Marcus. We love you.
We love you, Marcus. See you.
Have a good night.